What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We got something very exciting to look at today, and ladies and gentlemen, this is my first ever chase, and it's from the brand 596. Also, I got a kind of fun story behind this too. So my wife and I were visiting China, and we were at this like a hidden gem local diecast car in my hometown, and it was basically me picking up cars, right? Because this is my hobby. And I was trying to get her more involved with this trip, so I told her that you can just pick any car from this brand, 596, because she's a police officer, and this brand produces a lot of police vehicles, right? So she picked this one, and the only reason she picked this one is because of the box color. It's purple. If you know the 596, their cars always comes with white color box. And this one is purple, it's beautiful. So she picked this one. And later on, we found out that it is a chase. All the cars I bought, hundreds of cars from Mini GT and anything, I did not get lucky enough to get a chase. And the random cars she picked is a chase. And you know, the thing that pissed me off, she does not even like this car. She told me that she picked the white color car. Why it comes with this ugly metal gray color. So okay, I can buy you another one, I guess, and this better not be a chase again, because I'm not gonna keep buying you this thing, same thing over and over again. And you know what? Luckily enough, so lucky, this is not chase. All right, so end of the story. We can look at cars now. Brand 596, and the car is based on Ford Crown Victoria, Police Interceptor, and aka P71. From the box, you know, this box comes with a chase. This one's a regular version, so from the box you definitely not able to tell the differences. And I like that because, you know, Mini GT usually put their chase cars in their blister box, and you know the seller can tell if it's a chase or not. Why would they just sell you the chase instead of the regular one? So this one is more hidden, so I like that. And we can start with this regular one, if I may. So this one, Ford Crown Victoria, produced from 92 to 2011. And later on, it was replaced by, now everybody knows, the Ford Explorer, new Interceptor here. And this one's also made by 596. You know, I might review this later on too. Very iconic police sedan, you know, across North America for like a decade, and it has a powerful rear-wheel drive and 4.6 liter V8 engine. And this one, to be specific, designed for Alaska department, and it has a lot of elements just suitable for the Alaska weather. For example, most obviously is this like a matte finished black hood here. It actually reduces the glare from sunlight and the ice and snow on the ground, so it's pretty practical for the Alaska weather. And also it implements some like snow tires here, and like interior wise there's more heating system for the police officer. So yep. We can look at the cars starting from the front. You can see there's a very nice push bumper here that is separate plastic pieces. The car is metal body, metal base. I believe, yeah, metal base, rubber tires, you know, the industry standard nowadays. Besides tarmac works, can you believe that? Anyway, the headlights, decent enough, you know. I mean, it's not, you know, complicated inside. It's just like a green light, like green light quality here. Blinker with orange blinker here. Nothing too special. Nice front grille with a Ford emblem and some air intakes at the bottom. Very detailed license plate here with the Alaska state license orange. It has troopers at the bottom, and here's a little sign here. This might be the like their police emblem the Alaska police emblem, the grizzly bear. So looking on the side, so they have this mirrors here, right? Have this extra like flashlight attached to this mirror here, and this one comes with attached flashlight here, but the interceptor I have to glue this on. And on the side, Alaska State Troopers. Here is the police emblem. I mean department, Alaska Department emblem, the golden grizzly bear here, with the motto from the department: loyalty, integrity, and courage. This is their like core value of their department. And okay, the tires are good. It runs very smoothly. Rubber tires with the like a steel police wheels here. You can see the like lug nuts detail and some aerodynamic holes here. Very good. Here's the gas cap. And moving to the back, state troopers. Taillights are separate acrylic pieces as well. Same license plate and more license plate lights here. Looks good. In the back, you can see the defrosting lines. And on the top, you have the roof light bar. And let's take a look at the Chase version. So, me personally kind of like the Chase. Unlike my wife, not being appreciated. I think this Chase actually looks pretty good. If you compare this to, not Mini GT. Actually Mini GT2. Compare this to the Kaido house. Most of the Kaido house have the Chase with partial unpainted panels. They will leave this middle section painted, original painted color, and like the front and back raw finish. That's so ugly. I mean, to me it's so ugly. But this one, it just looked like a different colorway of the police car. And another one that I like because of the panel gap lines here. So the painted one, because the paint had the thickness, right? It will actually fill up these gaps, so it does not look as sharp, as crisp as the Chase version. So the Chase, it looks like they just apply another like an oil-based thing instead of a thick paint. So all the lines are deep enough and thin enough. It looks way sharper. So that's what I like about the Chase version of this car. Other than that, Chase and non-Chase, they just replaced the white color paint to this raw finish metal color. There's nothing else that is special about this Chase version, right? Actually, I'll give you guys like a 360 look of this car. It's pretty badass, actually. Actually looks good. Smooth. This smooth matte finish too, right? Bottom, same thing. So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you like the regular version or Chase version? Actually, I like the Chase version. And as always, we can open this thing up. Looks like we can. I'm not gonna touch the Chase version because it's more valuable. But I believe interior-wise are the same. Okay. Alright, show me what you got. We have, first of all, metal body. Looks neat. Metal base. Alright, it does not allow me to detach, so I'll just review this all together. Metal base and this is the interior. You can see the police, the computer here, right? Actually, very well made police computer here. You can see all the keys, very nice, and the trackpad. I mean, steering wheel, dashboard, there's nothing special. The seats, and I know in the Interceptor nowadays it should be the bench, like a bench seat in the second row, but this looks like very comfortable for the criminals. I don't know who will sit in the back, but it looks very comfortable to sit. Yeah, there's like no bars or anything, just like a normal stand in the back. Interesting. There's no engine detail, so there's that. I hope you guys like this video. If you like this kind of content, definitely subscribe to me. I review a lot of brands, 64 scale brands. So, well, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.